Hi everyone. So it's almost spring. I pressure washed my front porch yesterday and I decided I'm going to hang my bird feeders. I'm going to hang most of these on the porch. So keep them a little protected. But I have 8 of these that I've made over the past year. So I'm going to hang them all around. Let me show you what I made. You can watch my previous videos on how I made all these. And then I also brought in some of my bird baths. And I pressure wash these too. Some of you asked me how I keep these clean. I just spray them with a hose or pressure wash them. So I'm going to use these on the porch and put plants on them. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Okay, so these are the items I'm going to use to hang. I bought these at Lowe's the other day. I bought this chain. It says light duty chain. It holds 35 pounds. So I'm going to separate these into 14-inch lengths to hang from. And instead of S-hooks that are open, I'm going to use these. I found these. They're called S-binders. And they actually close up. So I think it'll hold a little bit better on windy days. And then of course the ceiling hooks, and then my drill. Okay, so I put the hooks up here. I put them about 28 inches apart. And I'm going to use these two here to hang them on. There's the hooks. Okay, so I measured a 14-inch length is 12 links to this chain. So then I'm going to just separate this with pliers and then close it back up. So it's real easy to separate these links with pliers. Just pull it apart and then take the chain apart. Okay, so I've got 8 chains ready to go. They're all 14 inches, and I've got one shorter one that's 8 inches. So, because I have one hook that's hanging down lower. Alright, so I'm going to hang these. Okay, so I'm going to hang this one first on the end. These chains, and I made these chains 14 inches so that I could reach the bird feeder easily. So I'm going to put this on the hook. This is a hook that I already had on the post here. Alright, I have this S-binder hook. I'm going to clip it on here. That. I think that'll work good. Okay, so I hung this one up first. It's my whimsical wine glass bird feeder that I made about a month ago. So that looks good. I'm not sure how it'll do on windy days. We'll have to see. Okay, I hung this one. It's called Regal Blue. Okay, I hung this one. It's called Blue Ice Basket Weave. That's one of my favorites because it sparkles in the sun. This is one of the first bird feeders I made. I called it Cobalt Blue. It's really pretty. Kind of looks like it glows. And this one I called Blue Drop. This one is called Pretty Posies. I used Pioneer Woman dishware to make this one. And you can see all these on previous videos on how I made these. And this one I called Yellow and Blue, and I hung it a little bit lower also so you can see the plate. If it was hanging up high, you wouldn't notice that. I'm going to use this songbird blend and put these in the feeders. Okay, so these are all filled with seeds. So now we'll just watch for the birds. Okay, so it's morning and it's a little chilly out today. It's about 55 degrees, but spring's almost here, so looking forward to that. I've been putting plants back on the porch. I'm using my bird baths for stands. Put some vines in here. I've got my jade plant. But I wanted to watch these bird feeders and see if any birds come to them this morning. So I'm going to hang out here for a little bit and see what happens. While I'm waiting for birds, I wanted to show you this plant that I planted a couple years ago. It's called Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. If you've never seen it before, it has purple and white flowers. It's so pretty when it blooms. So I want to show you how I keep the squirrels away from my bird feeders. I have this squirrel feeder that's across the yard, and so they have plenty of food, so they don't bother my bird feeders, at least so far. So okay, so there have been no birds on these feeders yet, and I think it'll take a little time for them to find them. But I'll keep watching for them, and when they do, I'll make another video. In the meantime, I want to get this up, and so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.